YouTube channel. I just want to make an announcement before we begin this podcast. We are looking to switch platforms only because like we do like the audio route, and I think like putting it on a different platform besides YouTube like would be a good idea.
No, I agree. I would agree it's a legitimate idea.
We definitely got Big Boss B back in the building.
I'm back. You know, welcome back.
Hell no, girl. But honestly, guys, we got good feedback on the last video. But just to make sure after you're done listening to this podcast, you go back to podcast episode 1 to go check that out. And if you didn't like it, go comment and share. But let's get into episode 2. Like, B, what you been doing?
Honestly, I've just been working. Really working. Yeah. What you been doing?
Working. At this point, we the slaves. Because work in school. That's all I do.
I swear, I wake up, I go to work, I take a nap, I go to work. Shit, I come back home, go to sleep, then go back to work. Goddamn.
Bitch, all you do is sleep and work. You don't even shit.
Shit really don't be in my like it don't be in my daily schedule routine.
I'm cricket.
But a nap, that's something I'm always going to take. I'm good for if I gotta be at the job at 3:00, I'm gonna take that good old nap at 2:30.
You really do love taking naps. Like I don't understand it. I do not understand the nap thing.
Because you just need to rejuvenate.
I feel like the only time I really take a nap is like when I go to my man's house. That's when my body want to take the most naps. And that's crazy because like I literally be sitting there like I don't take naps and then be in the bed knocked out.
And they be taking all
in the
naps.
afternoon. Like look at me, just lying and shit.
Just lying.
but I really don't like taking naps.
Your body telling you, well, that bitch, what she said was a lie. What that bitch said was a lie.
Oh my goodness. Well, while I've been going through the week, I've been watching like stuff on YouTube and stuff. And you know, R. Kelly's back on trial for messing with that little 14-year-old back in 2008.
He's a weirdo. I don't want to say what he really is, but he's a weirdo.
He's a petty.
Okay?
He's a petty.
Listen.
He's a petty. We're gonna talk about these pedophiles today, honey. Especially the ones that be in our families. The ones that be in our communities, and everybody be keeping it on a hush-hush.
On the low. We gonna talk about the pedophiles that be at your job. Y'all
mama boyfriends be pedophiles.
Ooh.
The uncles be pedophiles.
It be the uncles. It be the cousins.
Y'all best friends be pedophiles.
Ooh, and y'all don't even know it. Y'all think that shit all cute.
No. You know what I don't like? When you go warn someone about one of their friends or family members being a pedophile, and they play as, oh, I never heard that. I ain't hear nothing like that.
That shit right there?
I ain't never hear nothing like that. That shit blow me. Because even if you didn't hear nothing like that, bitch, I'm telling you.
You just heard some shit like that right now, dude.
Like, I'm just now telling you. Like it is what it is.
And you should have called on one. Once I said what I had to say, you should have been like, I ain't never hear nothing like that. But since you're telling me, I'm going to move accordingly.
My whole thing is like, oh my God. So my mom used to do this thing like when we was younger, would drop us off to our grandma's house for the whole summer. And to me, as a child, I just never understood that. How the hell do you just drop your child off to the grandparents' house for the summer? And like, that's it.
That's all.
Listen, honey, because we're not going to just act like it was my mama. Some of y'all mamas just do it too. We're not going to do it.
I ain't going to lie.
And I feel like people don't be understanding that, like, stuff really be happening to kids when they're at family members' house or sometimes right in their own house.
It really, like, it be the family member houses. It be in your backyard. It be literally every like, as a parent, it's like certain conversations that you should have with your child. But because I feel as though, like, we in black households, that conversation just never get brought up or never got spoke about. They be like, Uncle Thomas was said so-and-so. Bitch, no one like Uncle Thomas, but every time Uncle Thomas come to the house, bitch, your ass better have full clothes on. You can't walk around in your house all comfortable anymore. Why? Because Uncle Thomas is a
Let me tell y'all, I had an incident where like I went out with a family member one time. We took a whole road trip, right? Boom, we out living the best life. All these phone calls coming through. Are you okay? What you like? When I say everybody was blowing up my line, everybody was calling me. Everybody was calling me. And I'm like, why is everybody calling me? I'm like, why is everybody calling me? Like I ain't never get this much phone calls in my life. So then they're like, oh, you should have told someone. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, no, the problem is y'all should have told someone. Y'all keeping this as like a hush hush secret. And now y'all want to be looking at me all crazy. Like, oh, like I should announce every move I'm making. But y'all was hiding secrets. How the fuck I'm supposed to know that I'm not supposed to be or go far places with this certain person if you don't fucking tell me this in advance?
See, and that'd be the problem. They be keeping Uncle Thomas' secret on wraps. And then when Uncle Thomas comes to the house, now they looking at you like you the bad person.
And now, first of all, and now I'm with this person and I'm out, and now I gotta be on guard because it's like, oh my god.
Now they telling you when you all the way far away and shit. So now you can't even go nowhere. So now you just with Uncle Thomas and shit, just looking.
Like, do one wrong move.
Wrong move you out.
I'm calling the goddamn cops. Because what the hell?
Shit, one wrong move, Uncle Thomas would have been left with. Out where we at, you gonna be left, and I'm gonna take your car, and I'm out, gone with the wind. You tripping?
I just don't get it because like I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and she was like, like I'd be scared for like my child to go spend a night at like certain family members' house, not off the strength of like the family members, but like they got like boys that be in the house and da da da. And I like totally understand because people really don't be understanding like kids really be getting touched, and y'all just be so comfortable dropping y'all kids off here and there, and doing this, that, and the third, and then y'all like first of all, y'all don't even realize that kids is just not going to come up out of the blue and be like, oh yeah, this person is doing this, that, and the third. Like,
but let's be real. It's not a conversation that's always had.
It's not.
Like, kids don't know it's okay to be like, da-da-da, like, oh my God. We're going to keep using Uncle Thomas because it just keep popping up.
Uncle Thomas and Auntie Sarah, bitch.
Okay.
Because the aunties be in it too.
Okay, so Uncle Thomas and Auntie Sarah. Like, no one going to be like, okay, well, they was touching me or, you feel me, like, different situations happen. The child is going to be like, okay, well, Uncle Thomas told me not to tell my mom, so I ain't telling my mom. Like, it's just a little secret between me and Uncle Thomas. Whole time, Uncle Thomas over here violating with his little grown dusty ass. And then Aunt Sarah sitting in the back with her crunched up fucking ass.
And I just feel like, if y'all know y'all be having Uncle Thomas, Uncle TT, Auntie TT, whatever, why do y'all be allowing kids to be in front of them by themselves?
That's a good question. He'll be weird.
Like, I don't even have kids yet, but like, even like, I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm going to say something. It's like, even sometimes when you see like people close to you just dropping their kids off to certain people or to like just random people all in the name of like going out and having fun, I really just be looking like, now you don't know what the hell going on in this person's house for you to just be dropping your child off. Like, just dropping your child off.
And that to me is weird. Like, I feel as though everyone, at least like everyone that I'm close with, we all kind of got the same mindset that like, yeah, like you're just not going to drop your child off to like just anybody. Like, I promise you, like, if my niece ever goes somewhere that she's not supposed to be at, I'm beating up her mom and I'm beating up my brother. Like,
no, for real. Like,
because at this point, like, you put her in a weird like, now the baby growing up, and now this is a whole weird situation. Now you got to explain to me what happened. Like, there's just a lot. Like, you never want your child to be traumatized by, especially at such a young age. Like, you dropping your baby off.
And even when they're young, like, they're not even realizing that it's trauma that they're going to have to work through when they get older.
You dropping your baby off, now your baby getting touched. Your baby not saying nothing because your baby thinking like low key, like that's normal. The toddler years for child for children, I feel as though they think a lot of things are normal.
Mm-hmm.
So typically, if your child is getting touched, she's just gonna think it's a normal thing, or he's gonna think it's a normal thing. Because we can't just say it's only females getting touched. Because the little boys be getting touched too.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna lie, the men, y'all be weird as hell. Talking about my son 9, and I'm gonna get a stripper to do this. Y'all weird as fuck. Let me say it again. Y'all are weird as fuck.
Let's talk about the weird
for a grown ass woman to be shaking her ass on a little boy, all in the name of like, so you can make sure your son is not gay. You're weird as fuck.
Well, let's
and
talk
you
about
need your ass whooped.
Let's talk about the weird ass stripper.
No, this she weird too. They all fucking weird,
bro. Money. Like, I'm so sorry. Money can only take you so many places in life. Money should not stoop that. Like, your integrity should not stoop that low for some money that you gonna shake your ass on a 9-year-old.
Bitch, y'all weird as shit. And the moms that be letting be going, yeah, his dad got him. Y'all weird as shit too. At this point, they weird, bro.
Like,
they weird.
Now you raising a weirdo as a son. Cause now this boy gonna think it's okay to go and touch this 9-year-old.
Not even
because he's seen ass shaking in front of him and he was slapping ass. So now you got to go slap this 9-year-old ass. And now they're uncomfortable.
And like, because he at school telling them how he had the strippers on him in the back of the house.
Okay.
Or in the basement.
And then you gotta think about it. Like, let's say he got a little Sarah right here, right? And he's trying to make with little Sarah. He gonna be like, Sarah,
like you not shaking no ass, Sarah.
Okay. Now Sarah feeling pressure. Now she gotta shake ass.
Now they playing house in the basement.
Now they playing house. That game house get you. That game house.
Now, honey. In my family, we wasn't allowed to play house.
That game house.
We was not allowed to play house. Bitch, if one of my family members heard that any of the kids was playing house, that shit was cut immediately. There was no husband. First of all, we all cousins. How the fuck we husband and wife? And how we got the kids?
Okay. It's
all we knew is it was a mom, a dad, and some kids.
All the time.
I'm not. There's no house. Matter of fact, kids not even allowed to share no blankets. Get your own blankie.
That's facts.
You know what? What's that? When they go camping, their sleeping bag. Get your own sleeping bag.
Listen. At this point, like, grandma's house where everybody's sharing one cover is not ideal no more. Like, people think like, all right, that's cool or whatever, but like in those situations, that's exactly when motherfuckers was getting touched. That's exactly when Mr. Creep coming down the step, taking a child that was on the end.
Cause it's almost, and y'all gotta realize, like, even like, all right, I go to school for psychology. You ever been in like a child development class? Little kids ain't even gotta be on no weird stuff. Like, at this point, they're just exploring. They can be there touching each other, and they just exploring. They don't even get the concept of
what they doing.
Yeah. So like, y'all just be leaving y'all. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know y'all need to watch y'all kids, and y'all need to be mindful of who y'all leave y'all kids with. All in the name of having fun. Living your best, whatever you want to call it. You want to go to your dip house, go over there, but you dropping the kids off at Auntie Patricia house, and Auntie Patricia nigga coming in the room creeping at night.
Like, but you don't think I talk about Auntie Patricia
or cousin Rico.
Let's switch it over to these moms that be getting in relationships with these men and don't even know what these men really be getting into.
Oh, you know what would be killing me too? You ever seen a mom that was like jealous of her daughter? And they be feeling like they in competition?
Oh, that's sick.
Bitch, how did you the mom in a relationship with your nigga, but you feel like me and you competing for the same nigga?
That'd be sick.
At this point, how the fuck you mad at me? If anything, you should be mad at your
nigga. And
now I'm looking at you like a weird ass bitch.
But mom really be like, they be sick in the head because you gotta think about it. Some of these moms, like, I feel as though sometimes when I look at moms in those situations, they were young moms, and they feel as though that child that they had ruin everything like that they had.
Or be like a resemblant of them being young.
Yeah. So it's like, I see my boyfriend, Mr. Jim. He looking at you. Oh, now you mad at me because Mr. Jim looking at me. But it's like,
I'm not gonna lie. If my mom ever stepped to me like that when I was younger, screaming, oh, this, that, and the third, like, me and her would probably really have to shoot the fade.
I'm saying.
I would really have to her right in her 2 pieces right in her mouth. Like, what?
What the fuck you talking about? What? Like, literally, I'm so glad I'm not married because, like, I'm telling you, like, any nigga that was coming through, like, first of all, we bullies already.
No, I'm telling you, like when my mom was single and guys used to try to holler at my mom, I used to be like sticking my middle finger up them. I used to be sticking my tongue out like,
okay,
talk to my motherfucking mom.
Okay, bye. Like, me and my siblings already bullies. So, like, I can imagine we in the back. Oh, my God, he's just so ugly.
First of all, let me tell you, and sometimes kids be too grown and y'all don't be correcting them. Let me tell you, my mom had this fine boyfriend when I was younger. All I knew what cute was. I knew what cute was. I knew. And I remember, like, he started coming around, and I was like, Mom, that boy was so cute. Why he don't come here no more? She slapped the shit out of me.
That's exactly what she should have did with your ass. That's like,
she said, what the fuck you mean? He's so cute. Boop. I said, but wait now.
Yeah, but you had to come back to life. Like, hold on.
I'm telling you, your dip cute.
Yeah, because now she thinking like, bitch, what the fuck you mean? My dip cute? Like, was my dip like you? My dip was in a situation. Like, now she had to check herself.
So it comes to like, just be careful about who y'all like for single parents. Like, be careful like who you introduce your kids to.
Yeah,
and I feel like sometimes as like being single parents, y'all like low key be forgetting like, oh, like I can't bring everybody around my kids until it's too late. Like, you done brought the whole village or the whole compound to come meet the kids, and then 60 days later you talking about some no, you can't see my kid today. Like, setting boundaries years later and shit.
That's fair.
You can't. How are you gonna tell the village they can and then they cannot? You need to have those boundaries up front.
It should have already been had. Like, before, first of all, my whole thing, when single parents are getting in relationships, it should already be a conversation. Like, look, if you getting anything serious with anybody, letting them know, hey, look, I got a child, but me and my child, like, my child is not meeting anyone unless we are this deep in, or unless I feel as though our relationship is getting to whatever
a certain level. Yeah.
Yes, because everybody is not meant to meet your kids.
Mm-hmm.
The reason being behind that is now you males and females. So let's say we put on a male rule. Male got a child. You leaving your child now with your girlfriend. You don't even know where your girlfriend taking this child. They could take him anywhere. Now your child getting touched there. Or you got a man, you leaving your daughter with this guy. He touching your child, and you thinking, oh, all right, well,
because this my man.
This my man. He not doing this. He not gonna ever do that. Like, he don't give off pedophile vibes. Like, y'all know exactly what pedophile vibes look like.
I just feel like, since when was it okay for the person that you're dating or whatever to start watching your kids immediately when y'all start dating? Like, I don't think that's like okay. I don't feel like they should be watching your child at all until, like, bro, like, first of all, they shouldn't even have met the child.
Honestly.
Until y'all solidify, like, listen, this is what we're doing. And then I feel like it has to be a growth stage where it's like, oh, okay. Like, all right, maybe I can, like, run to the store real quick and I'll be back. But not me and my girls, me and my homeboys going out for the night. I'm leaving the baby with you for, like, 10 plus hours. Absolutely not.
Like, I'm not fond of the certain, like, spouses, partners, or even, like, friends. Because it was, like, an article that came out. This girl left her baby with her best friend. And literally, like, killed her son.
Oh, my God. So I had a conversation with one of my friends, because I was like, oh, like, some of my friends, I want to, like, watch my child. She like, why would you ever say that about your friend? I'm like, let's be real. Some of your friends don't be equipped to watch y'all babies.
Ooh,
they barely be equipped to watch their own babies.
They barely be equipped to watch their goddamn
They be going
selves.
through so much. Like, that's like, you have a friend that, let's say you have a friend that get beat on. She get beat on in front of her kids, in front of her family, by her dude. And then you go drop your kid off over there. You don't never your kid ain't never see you get beat on, but now they going to Auntie Chrissy house and Auntie Chrissy man beating on her. And it's okay because Auntie Chrissy kids already know that the dad be beating on Auntie Chrissy.
And Auntie Chrissy kids know, listen, once they start that shit, they go in the room, they be chilling. And your child over there watching like
now your child traumatized.
Ain't
never watch you get beat in your house, but now going to your friend's house and watching her get beat.
Now listen how it's gonna turn out. If your child a boy, he's gonna grow up thinking it's okay to beat the shit out of his bitches. If your child's a girl, she gonna grow up. It's okay
for her man to be beating her
all the time. And that be the scary part about it. Like knowing people like house situations, you should know like who, when, and where to leave your child. Because at any given moment, your child could realize seen any type of abuse, and your child is only a child. Like you can ask your child what you do today, and your child will tell you the best part about their day.
You don't even know. Like it'd be crazy moments in a child's life that can change forever. But I'm just saying, like, for going back to like somebody getting beat. If I'm not getting beat in my own house, why would I go drop my child off to somebody that be getting beat in their house? If not daily, monthly, if not monthly. You feel me? Like, it's no shade, but like, let's be real. Let's be honest. It's not happening. I'm not doing that.
Oh, not at all.
So, like, I don't care who feels any type of way, but like, I really stand on what I said. Like, I'm not just dropping my child off just to be, just so I can have fun.
Now, in an emergent situation, if that's the only person around, like, I know you're not going to kill my child. All right, cool. Literally, it has to be the emergency situation. Now we have to be back in like the next hour or two. Like, and it has to be emergent. It has to be like nobody else around. Like, shit, mom not around, my dad not around, shit.
But what's an emergency? Because I feel like if it's a super emergency, like if it got to do with work, I'm calling out.
Oh no, for sure.
But like, what's the emergency? Like, what? Give me like, because where's the dad? If me and the father not together, where's the dad? I feel like no matter what, like the other parent show. Now, that's what I said. I said it should. But you know, that's not always the case. So I definitely understand.
These fathers, they be pedophiles too. And that be the sick part about it.
But what I'm saying is, because these moms be pedophiles too, but what I'm saying is when you have a baby with someone, that's the first line of like emergency contact. You and the other parent.
Right.
Not you, your mama, you, your sister, you, your daddy. Like, yes, you call them because obviously, like, that's what you do. But, like, let's say I had a child and I need someone to go pick my child up from school. Where's the dad? I'm calling the dad. Now, every case is not like that. Because, let's be real. Every case is not like that. So, yeah, you got your mom, you got your sister, your auntie, your brother, your uncle. But, like, it should just be a select few.
Literally. Like,
it should not be Uncle TT that we see once every couple months going to go pick up my son from school.
First of all.
Okay? Because I don't want to have to drag Uncle TT out his motherfucking car and beat his ass.
Okay? With Auntie Sarah on the side. Because then
I know the Auntie Sarah following us.
Because I forgot Auntie Sarah.
It be the bitches that be sitting there knowing their mans is pedophiles and be sitting there like,
oh, behind them with the cigarette.
Always the cigarette.
It be them. I don't like that. And then like what I really don't like is everybody be knowing, but nobody want to be straight up with this nigga and be like, you really a pedophile and you really
not being around. Like, why is he even in the house?
Why he at the cookout? Let
me tell you something. So I was talking to somebody, and she was like, you know what was crazy is like her dad had married her stepmom, right? Okay. And her stepmom had a son. The son was kind of weird. Mm-hmm. He always had a girlfriend that had kids, and every time the girlfriend had a kid, he would go and move in with them. So she was like, anyways, it was her sister, the stepson. And the dad called her one day and was like, listen to me. I guess when the stepson finally moved in the house and was like, listen to me. Anytime you come home and that boy is there by himself, turn around and walk out the house. So she was like, every time I went home, and if he was there and nobody else was there, I would leave the house. I would go to my friend's house and wait for my dad to come pick me up because that's what I was told. she was like all alone. Her dad was just saying like, so then the dad, they got older. He was still married. Dad ended up passing, but he had a house. Mind you, the two girls is good. They got their own house, whatever. But he ended up leaving the house to the son. Because from his point of view, he leaving the house to the son so the son could stop moving in with these women with these kids. That's how he was thinking.
Okay.
But it's like, no matter what you do to try to stop anything, a pedophile always going to be a pedophile. And my thing is now, yeah, we can't control who we love, but that motherfucker was never moving in my crib.
So I was gonna say, so you just let this. Oh, so now your daughter's got to be uncomfortable. They can't come home after school and just chill in their house. They can't. They not allowed to just like come home or just be home.
No. Pedophile in the crib, bro.
Cause he in the crib. Also, so you just wanted your daughter to feel uncomfortable.
And then I was watching this.
So, cause sometimes it be coming like parents be knowing, and they just be okay with situations.
Yeah,
that's like you want your child to get touched at that moment because like if your child don't go to school, let's say your child like just want to play hooky one day and just be like, all right, fuck it, cause bitch, I did that a couple times in my life. Like, hey, fuck it, I'm not going to school. And you looking like, oh well, damn, I got Johnny downstairs and shit. And now I can't even leave my fucking room. Now the door got to be locked the whole time. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, Johnny didn't see me come out.
My whole thing, why are you putting your kids in that type of situation?
That they even got to question. That they even got to question this nigga.
Because I'm thinking, like, honestly, the wife, you married her, but y'all could have lived in separate houses. Because your son not coming around my kids.
Or you could have kept it... Listen, I'm good, like, with the family meetings. Like, I had those all the time growing up. Family meeting. Listen, Johnny, we see the weird shit that you be doing. Like,
bro, I don't want you in my house.
You need to go find you somewhere to live, or you need to go with your dad. Either or is not, like,
if she not letting her son go, y'all have separate houses than me and my motherfucking daughters. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
We can chill when we chill. Listen, I'll sleep at your house sometimes. You can come sleep at
But the kids is not. That's a no.
No. That's a no. And honestly, you wouldn't have no keys to my house because I don't know if your son will make a copy of my key and come to my house and try to do something weird to my daughters. Yep. That'll just be no. It'll be an automatic no. Like, why are you changing your whole life routine because of one person? Mm-mm. Why is nobody putting out this person?
And then I seen this other podcast where the girl was being interviewed, and she's like, so it was two girls. They were staying with their mom, but then they had moved with their dad. Mm-hmm. So they moved with their dad, and what happened was, like, one was like 3 years older than the other. The dad started messing with the older daughter. Like, oh, if you want to go out, you gotta get examined. And him examining, like, her being examined was like him sticking his fingers in her, him doing this, that, and the third to her. And then one day she was laying on the couch and he went out there to go, do with her. And the stepmom walked out, caught them, and turned back around and went in the room.
She turned back around?
And went in the room.
And went in the room?
Yes.
And what she
do?
The
next day, act like nothing ever happened.
And the stepmom act like nothing ever happened?
Yes.
And some of these females, and that's
how y'all be.
They be sick. Cause I'm not seeing no.
It's giving me Precious.
Ooh,
it's giving me Precious with Monique smoking that cigarette. That's what it's giving.
It's giving like I'm gonna have to go on the street go steal some chicken. Cause I'm not. Like I'm just not.
It's really that shit is mad nasty.
Like that's it.
The parents be mad fucking nasty. The family at this point be mad nasty. Like I'm not gonna lie, when my family was calling my motherfucking phone after I learned about everything, I'm like, y'all are mad weird. Cause if I would have never went on this trip, when the fuck were y'all gonna say anything at all?
So y'all just wasn't gonna tell me.
That's how I felt.
Until something happened. Now everybody looking like,
oh
my God, look at this. Like, and then someone had to tell you, like, because I knew the first thing they start saying, We didn't even know.
That's how they fucking be.
Because they be lying. And they be like, oh, we heard rumors. Y'all, like, listen. After I hear 2 rumors about somebody being a pedophile, first of all, I don't need to hear 2. I just need to hear 1.
Honestly, like, y'all take that. I'm gonna let you know right motherfucking now. I know motherfuckers be lying and shit. But let me tell you something. If somebody came and said that one of my friends, my girlfriends, was touching a little boy, bitch, don't ever think you're gonna pull up on my social media and find any support of no. I'm gonna play that, bitch. We gonna have to distance ourselves a little bit.
Listen,
until the truth come out, because I really need to know.
I ain't gonna lie.
I need to know.
I got a career going on. I ain't got time.
My name is not being no. Isn't that your friend?
Oh, like, what? No, that's not my friend. That's not my friend. That's my associate. First of all, the word friend, y'all be using that too lightly. Y'all be thinking everybody your friend. Y'all don't even know these people for real.
And we know sometimes the kids just be lying.
Oh, yes.
But the first instinct is, bitch, we gotta believe the kids. Some of y'all don't believe in the kids sometimes. We got to believe the kids first. And then, I'm sorry. You got to be guilty first when it comes to the kids. You got to be guilty.
You got to be guilty until proven innocent. Because I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't, like, yeah, it's just.
When it comes to shit like that, you got to be, you are guilty. Prove to me, that I don't know.
Like, it's no way. Like, okay. Unless this child just be lying all day.
If you know your child be lying, come on. If you know, some of y'all kids
I ain't even
bad
gonna
as
lie.
hell.
Because
especially the ones that be having the caps in their mouth.
No, especially the ones that be having a runny ass nose, but that shit just never.
And they be walking around calling the niggas on the block niggas and shit. Those kids be lying and they be bad as hell.
they be the kids. But I'm not gonna lie. Let's be real, because even the kids that be lying, they be getting touched, and then nobody be believing them, and then they be like, it be coming back to like, damn, I should have never told nobody.
Right.
So like, I do think like it really just depend. Like, all right, cool. Like, your mom. Let's say your child come home, they just came from like their grandparents' house or whatever, and then they be like, oh, my ass hurt. You gonna be like, all right, why your ass hurt? Now, but you thinking like it? You thinking it went somewhere different. But like in their head, they got their ass whooped because they was being bad. So now they got their ass popped. And now they thinking like, all right.
Now that's when you gotta sit them down and ask them like, what do you mean by your ass hurt? What do you mean by this? Now you gotta start describing.
That's what I'm saying.
But sometimes you can't describe too much because then kids will like
they get their own imagination.
For real. Cause grandma might have smaced them on the ass with her hand.
Okay.
With the clothes on. But now you're talking about did anybody fingers touch your butt?
Okay.
Now they in there like, yes. Granny fingers touch my butt.
Okay.
Now I'm at Granny door, cause bitch, now I'm gonna beat your ass.
Now I'm ready to fight. And Granny talking about, yeah, my fingers touched that ass when I said that ass. And you looking like, God damn.
This bitch not fucking telling me she touched my butt.
Now you looking like, damn, now I need somebody to watch this goddamn kid when we trying to go on a dinner date. Bitch, Granny not gonna watch this kid no more. Goddamn. Now you going back home trying to whip little Johnny ass and shit for lying. It's like,
oh my God. While we're on the topic of talking about whooping ass, how do you feel about your family, like when you have kids, your family members whooping your kids' ass?
Only certain people.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think everybody can whoop my child ass. Some bitch, if one of my cousins try to whoop my child ass, we got a mix. Cause like, bitch, I never gave you that type of permission. Like, I just never gave it to you. Like, but if my mom really trying to punch my child, and I can't be mad, like, don't give my child the ass whooping that you gave me. Give them something less, because you're not their mom. I'm their mom.
I'm not gonna lie. The mom and the dad, nobody whooping my kid's ass besides me and the dad. Nobody's whooping my kid's ass.
Because I feel like my child need to be checking that moment, my child need to be checked.
Nobody whooping my kid's ass. It's not happening. Don't touch my kids. Don't touch my kids.
Yeah.
Don't touch my kids.
I
feel like even when you're in, like when y'all do have kids, I don't feel like the man should be beating the daughters. I don't feel like the man should be beating the daughters. And I feel like the man should be handling the sons. That's how I feel. But I know for sure nobody touching not even my mama. You can pop. No. I'm traumatized by the ass whoopings I got when I was younger. Nobody's touching my kids besides me and my significant other. That's how
I ain't gonna lie. All right. On the topic of like your significant other being your child, I would give my man permission to be my child, to be my daughter. But don't go all extreme because you know she's a female.
I just feel like I'ma handle that.
Like,
don't put your hands on, because I just feel like this too. Like, even though that's not like, it ain't crazy, but like for you to go spank your daughter, but I just feel like when you get in a man with a relationship, you're gonna be like, my dad never even with me. For me to be like a man put his hands on me, or for a man to think he can even be aggressive towards me. Like, the mother can handle that. Because let me tell you something. It's a way you can do positive reinforcement on kids. An ass whooping is not always going to motherfucking
do what they got to do. Right.
You feel me? So, like, if it ever needed to be where, like, that person, that little girl or that little boy needed ass whooping, I feel like it need to come from the parents. And then these Africans, the way they beat my ass when I was younger, the way they pepper my eyeball, pepper my mouth, my nose. Hell, I wish. Absolutely not.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody is beating my kids besides me and the dad.
I'm telling
you.
And
that's it. And if he hit my son too motherfucking hard, bitch, he gonna have to throw hands with me. Like, that's how I feel.
I ain't gonna lie.
Cause I really don't even want to beat my kids for real. I don't even think like I want that to be a thing.
Honestly, I really want to be able to have relationships with my kids where it just be like, yo, come on, like, you know you did something wrong. Like, listen, you give me your punishment, and then like I'll decide if that's the punishment that you get in time. Like, I need you to give me the repercussion, the word I'm trying to say is coming off my tongue. The repercussions of this, because like you know you did something bad, so give me like what you deserve for it. And then I'm going to put something else on top of it. So if you tell me that, all right, I think I deserve my phone to be taken away for 4 weeks. Well, if that's what you think, I think that you deserve your phone to be taken away for 8 weeks. You get no money, like you get no allowance. You like this and this and this. All right, because this and this and this. And then at the end of the 8 weeks, we're going to talk about what you really did and how it could affect you in the worst way, worse than the situation that you're in now, if that makes sense. Because I feel as though everything is a lesson. But that's what I'm saying. If my child needs to be checked, like let's say my child doing something extremely out of pocket, and my mom needs to smack the shit out of one of my kids, like, listen, go ahead and smack the shit out of them. But just, mind you, don't just be beating my kids, just be beating them. Like, it's not that.
I don't even think my mom would beat my kids. But I'm still letting her know. Like, I probably would cut speech from my mom if she beat my kids.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie. We might not speak for a couple months. Don't nobody beat my kids. Don't nobody beat my kids. I remember when my grandma first beat my ass, and in my head I'm like, why the hell would my mom let somebody else beat me? Yeah. Why the hell would my mom let my aunts whoop my ass? And that's all I ever thought was like, why the hell would you let somebody else beat me? My dad probably slapped the belt in my hand one time, a couple times. I was a badass child. Probably I can count twice on my hand. But my dad was never and start slapping me and picking me up. Like, it's none of that. No. He slapped me in my hand. He'll make me stand in a corner, pop my fingers. But like, I don't even think my dad would condone other people beat my ass. Okay, because I had a lot of like punishments. Like, I had to go pump tires. Oh, the pump tire. I'm gonna tell the kids right now. Okay. Oh, the pump and tire. Listen, you gonna pump tire. I'm telling you, that's why we got them good calf legs. Honey. That's why them little be looking nice. Because the pump and tire. Pump and tire for the African community or for the American community is just doing squats with your hands in your ears. Ooh, but imagine doing squats for hours. While everybody's sitting there eating, talking, joking. You over here pumping tire, you sweating. No, pushing wall. Oh, I was about to say that. Pushing wall good. You said, yo, one time I pushed wall so hard. One time I pushed the wall so hard, the sweat dripped. You know, I started sweating on top of my head.
Yeah.
The sweat dripped all the way from my head, all the way down to my ankles. Bitch, they thought I peed on myself. They said, "Oh, she's the one pushing the water." They said, "Go, take a shower. Your punishment is over." I said, "They wicked."
Yo, I'm telling you, the only time like niggas really got in trouble is when we went to the library and left like the library books outside. My dad came home mad as shit because he always had to pay the library bill. Literally, he said everybody stand in line. He didn't give a fuck who child you was. He said everybody stand in line. Me and all my cousins that day got a heavy ass smack. And that nigga was not playing. He said, who left the book outside? Everybody started looking left and right like,
nobody snitching.
Nobody
folding.
Listen, it started pouring. Like, what you want us to do? Oh, so y'all just ran. All right, cool. Everybody stayed in line. Yo, that nigga said, pump your jaw. Yo. Soon as you...
No.
Air. Flat. Air. Flat. Air. Flat. I'm telling you. Every time it was time for me to get an ass whooping, my grandma was my superhero, man. Every time. I was like second to last person in line. As soon as I pumped my jaw, man, she came right through. I was like, yeah, you don't got to slap her, man. I said, yeah. You don't got to slap me, man.
Well, ain't nobody ever saved my ass. I was always getting ass whooping.
I'm telling you.
Okay?
I went in school.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody whooping my kid's ass. I feel how the fuck I feel. And if they want to fight, we could tussle. Anybody hit my motherfucking kids, bitch, we will be in that bitch tussling.
I ain't gonna lie.
Don't hit this is a PS. Don't hit my motherfucking kids.
If your kid bad, you want to be the godmom of your kid. And your kid
You're
bad.
not hitting my kid. You are not hitting my kid. Your kid would not come to my house to get hit.
Bro,
you're not hitting my kid.
So then I'm calling you at 2 o'clock in the morning to come get your child.
And I will come. Don't get it fucked up. If my kid called me and say, come get me, even if they at their daddy house, because me and their daddy ain't together, I'm coming to pick up my kid.
All right, that's good.
Don't ever get it fucked up.
That's good.
But
that's
you're not
good.
putting your hands on my kids, because I don't want to have to beat your ass in front of my kid and your
bitch,
kids.
at this point, we going to be tussling because bitch. Because who?
I was like literally the whole house in front of your husband and all. Bitch,
okay.
You let this bitch hit my... I might throw pepper at that nigga.
Like, now we be begging on your door. Because now we want to fight.
What you want to do?
Like, what are you saying?
I'm picking up my kid. I don't know about y'all. I don't care about y'all. My kid might have a whole Apple Watch on his arm, honey. No. The way this world is,
no kids.
As soon as my kid texts me,
I want to go home. Ooh, I'm on the highway.
He could be at grandma's house. Mom, I want to come home.
I'm driving. Bitch.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the kid might have to stay because, bitch, kids be being annoying as hell when they don't get what they want.
Look, I always had this thing, right? And the good thing is, like, my dad would come get me. So, if I really wanted to go home, I'll call my dad and just tell him to come pick me up. If I wanted to, like, all right, Mom, well, like, I want to come home. Like, if I really didn't want to go home, but I just, like, wanted them to know, like, nigga, I had to call my mom on your ass, I would call Mom. Like, but if I really wanted to go home, like, next when we all see my dad is coming through that door, like,
yeah.
And he like, oh, yeah, I just came to get her. And literally, sometimes he'll tell him an excuse, sometimes he won't. He'll just let him know, like, hey, she want to come home. Like,
she want to come home.
She want to come home.
You don't want to stay with Auntie Cherie tonight?
No. Like,
get my daughter and wear her bag. And make sure all her shit in there, too.
Like, and we sick and tired.
And don't be stealing her jeans to get to your daughter.
Oh, because, don't be stealing the jeans to send it to Africa.
Oh, my, here we go. Because y'all love to, oh, my God. Let me tell y'all. Back in high school, I had left my sneakers at my one of my best friend's house. Why her mom packed my sneakers in the barrel to send? Just pack them.
Girl.
Just damn rude.
Damn rude. You wanna know what damn rude? So, you know, I had a little jizzle in high school, right? And while with my little jizzle, you know, I was buying my nice little sneakers and shit. I go look. I'm like, all right, come step on this lid real, come step on these clothes real quick. I go look. I'm like, wait, hold on, why? These laces look familiar. I pull the laces up. They my new sneakers I just bought 2 weeks ago. I jumped out that barrel so fast. Start throwing everything out. Mom, wait a minute. Because y'all got me fucked up. I wore my shit once.
And now you sending it to Africa. So they can go take their pictures and post it on Facebook.
In my shit.
No, I got one of my aunts on Facebook. Bitch, she do not play. You cannot tell her she cannot dress. And baby, when she get a wig on, honey.
Oh, she stepping.
Oh, that bitch be stepping. I be calling my mom like, look at your sister.
I ain't even going to lie. Because they be sending my shit. And I just be like, I'm sick and tired of my uncle fat ass daughter wearing my shit. Like,
no, you gotta let her head in, honey.
No, but like, why she gotta wear my new sneakers? Why y'all sending my shit to her? Why? Like, I work hard for these fucking sneakers I got. You know how much sneakers used to cost back then?
You know how much sneakers cost, period?
$180.
Yo, that is really sad. The first time I've ever bought myself a pair of sneakers was literally last year.
See, nah. I had to just keep buying.
I never knew sneakers was that expensive. Like, people will always buy me sneakers. My mom always bought me sneakers. A man always bought me sneakers. So for me, I would buy heels and stuff. But to buy sneakers, I brought 2 pairs of sneakers last year. I said, wow. I never want to buy my own sneakers again. Y'all spend money.
I ain't gonna lie. And then when I had to realize I was
And I'm not even a big sneaker person because I hate for my feet to be hot.
Oh, I love sneakers because they just make your feet look so, like, it throw the whole outfit together. Like, you can have a plain ass outfit, but if your sneakers be busting.
Oh my God, my boyfriend now, I remember when I first met him, I wasn't wearing sneakers. I would wear like Uggs, sandals, stuff that you could slide on easy. And he gonna come to me one day telling my son, you don't never got no sneakers. Like, you don't got no sneakers? And I was looking at him like, ain't these motherfucking shoes enough? Like, you mean you don't got no sneakers?
Don't I got motherfucking shoes?
I've never realized that until he pointed it out. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I really don't have sneakers. Like,
yeah, no.
I don't be wearing sneakers. It's not my, like, go-to thing, sneakers. Oh, my feet hot right now talking about fucking sneakers.
Hell no. How the fuck you wearing Uggs then?
Oh, I love me a Ugg. Oh, throw on the Ugg.
Don't lie. The little slide on Uggs be popping.
You always. Let me put y'all on game. Y'all can send y'all Uggs back and get a new pair, honey. B got her Uggs looking like dragged through the mud. She ain't sent them bitches back yet for the new pair. I would have been choosing a new color and all.
Now, listen. You gotta wait. Like, listen.
Them shits got tomato stains on them. How long we waiting? Winter time is approaching.
Exactly what I'm saying. I'm gonna send them back. We in summer still.
Like, bro, you've been supposed to send those back for 2 years now, 3 years.
All right, let's be
every year you about to send it back.
I was gonna send it back, but I be getting caught up. Like, I really don't wear those like that. I wear them when I don't need shoes to wear. Like, I'll need shoes to wear, but like, I need them to be dirty, so I just choose them because like they're comfortable and it can get dirty because it's already dirty. You feel me?
Let me tell y'all, okay? The whole, you feel me? The all in all, and stop leaving y'all kids with any and everybody.
Ooh,
okay. Stop leaving y'all kids with any and everybody. Stop it.
Don't leave them with the y'all.
Be aware of who your kids be around. Like, friends, family, all that. Like, for real.
I think y'all need to just take an inventory of y'all circle. Because, you know, it's take a village. Take an inventory of your village. Know your village. Know different aspects of your village.
For real. The friends that always be side-eyeing the kids, that bitch can't watch the kids.
Oh, hell no.
She probably pulling the back of their hair out, and then you don't understand why your motherfucking daughter and your son bald-headed in the back. Because this bitch over there hating, probably shaving it with the green comb.
Pulling it because her baby look like Shrek. And your baby look like Princess Tiana. Her baby looking like Shrek in the back. And now she mad.
Now she like, both of y'all gonna start from the bottom.
Okay? Daughter looking like Fiona. And she mad. Because your daughter look like Princess Tiana. And she just hated. Then you got what? Who a Black Prince? Well, we got Disney Black Prince. That's a sad thing. But yeah, now your son looking right. Her son hairline all the way in the back.
And the caps in his mouth.
Ooh.
Don't forget them fucking silver cats.
Oh, the silver cat.
Because why y'all kids you know what? This is for a whole nother day. I'm not going to do it. You know what? This is already too long. This is an hour long. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, like, comment, and share.
And subscribe.
And just be on the lookout. Like, I'm going to be dropping the link soon to the other platform that we're going to be on for the podcast.
Yes.